Hello people, Kev-in-Thailand here. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, the Sunday live stream, and hopefully we're going to have a good evening. Thank you very much, Stephen. Stephen Monash was, he was here in a heartbeat. Thank you very much. They are talking, Neil Widdison didn't like living Australia. I'm surprised at that. He's kicking off in Witherspoons as well in Nottingham, so we're all right. We're all right. Was it 5 p.m. in Nottingham and kicking off? That's cool. Merry Christmas, Simon Lars from a cold London. Oh, mate. Kevin Nosco from Liverpool. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Pattaya Shore. Greetings from the shore. Morning from LA, Los Angeles, Daniel Williams. Good evening, mate. Yeah, young mate. Oh, good day. Good. Was it midday there? Something like that. Robert Fugel. Good to listen to you, Kev. As Thai wife taking over living room playing cards with Thai mates. I hope that's in England. They're not allowed that in Thailand. Day State Fox. Good evening, mate. How are you? Living the Thai life. Good evening, Justin. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Chris Maxwell, Silky. Hello, dear. Or you could call me expensive, but I'm not. I'm a cheap Charlie. Ho Joe from Laos. Good evening, mate. Laos. Billy Turbo. No, I haven't. I've not checked him out. I don't get time. I wish I did. I really don't get time. I don't get time to see a lot of vlogs. I'm too busy doing my own. I'm busy researching, editing, checking. It's a full-time hobby. Billy Turbo, thanks for the beer, mate. Thank you very, very much. Hi, Kev. Are you doing a meet-up on the 2nd of January? If that's the Wednesday, I have no reason to doubt you. I really don't. I'm doubting me. It's the 2nd. I thought it was the 3rd on the Wednesday. I don't know why I had it in my head. It was the 3rd. Yes, Wednesday. Can we get over Boxing Day first? I am every Wednesday. Boxing Day the 26th, next Wednesday, and then every Wednesday throughout January. There may be a Wednesday missing mid-February. Not sure yet. Maybe having a little trip to Hong Kong. We're having a little trip to Hong Kong, but we're not sure of the dates. Gordon's alive. Don't pull another all-nighter today. I'm not. I have been very busy. It's going to be a couple of hours. Who knows? If it's going well, it's difficult. It really is. Time flies. Stan Campbell. Good evening, young man. I love your little thumbnail of Theresa May. I really do. She's doing a fine job. Screwing everything up. Joe Darling, yeah, February. I've got to check the dates. There will be possibly the 13th missing. I'm not sure. I may be in Hong Kong. Mary Kiss My Ass, certainly will, sir. I say so, it's a lady. Ali Sheikh, evening at Merry Christmas. Wish you a great success for 2019. Thank you very much. I will do my best. I think it's going to be a very good 2019. And then it all got shot down in flames. Who knows? We're going to try. That'll be a better way to put it. We'll do our best. Hubbard Armour. Nice guest appearance at Jeff's party the other day. Jeff's Christmas party was fantastic. It was a great party. Jeff was a brilliant host, as you can imagine he would be. DD, very smart, and a great night. I had to leave at 10:30. Unfortunately, I missed the rest of a great evening. I missed the lady boys. Now, what can I do? Can't help that. But the missus had to be up for work, and a friend who I was with, he had to be up at 5 a.m. to go to Cambodia. So that's it. I was the designated driver because I don't drink. Edward Bennett, I can love the live stream and flying out tomorrow. Brilliant. So excited to see you at the hideaway, mate. Certainly will, mate. I will be there Boxing Day, Wednesday, and every Wednesday. Muscular Futures. Hi, Kev. Just on my way out. Have a good one. And you, mate, and enjoy your out. Dave State Fox, I'll be in Phuket for Valentine's Day next year. When are you in Hong Kong? It's only for 4 days. But if I go on the Thursday, which is the Valentine's Day, the 14th February, it's going to be midnight up early. So I may even miss the 14th and go on the 9th. It's for 9th, 8th. I'll check it. I'm trying for it to be between a midnight, a meeting. You're getting me all in a kerfuffle. I'll try and get it to be between the midnights, but Nan's seen that February the 14th is on a Thursday, and she wants Valentine's Day night in Hong Kong. What can you do? What can you do? But there will be notifications. Yes, I will be doing a vlog from Hong Kong. Yes, possibly a live stream there. Why not? We'll see how it is. Let's get there. I have been there, but it was 2007. 118 watching, 13 thumbs up, 2 lose, thumb down. There will always be thumbs down. It's a good thing. At least they're leaving a footprint like they've been there. So never worry about thumbs downs. They're all good. They don't realise they're doing you favours. So no worries. 118 watching is a bit disappointing though. Thumbs up, guys. Billy Turbo, thanks, mate. Hi, Kev. My mate Tim saw you early in the year. He said he should have got your autograph. Why have you found an old checkbook? Oh dear. It's spun up quick. I do apologise. John Berge from Norway. Good evening, young man. Thanks for joining us. Love you, Q&A, very true words spoken. Thank you very much. Was that on Brown Eyes channel? My friend in Hong Kong, that's who I'm going to visit. I did a Q&A on Brown Eyes channel. He's a vlogger in Hong Kong, really nice guy, beautiful family. So check him out, Brown Eyes. I'm on my own. I'm not sure if I start delving in and looking for. You'll have to if this goes tits. You'll have to excuse me. I'm gonna try and. I can't. I will put I'm more worried about me doing something wrong, that's all. I will put a link to his channel in my comments after. And let Stephen, if you can go and find Brown Eyes channel and put a link up. He's a really nice guy, beautiful family. But that one was a Q&A with me from Brown Eyes, Agent Brown Eyes. The first of the gang to die. It's normally me, that is. Hello, Kev from Indonesia. Good evening, mate, Indonesia. I like the Sunday roast at Bonanza's on Soy Made in Thailand for last year's Christmas dinner. There's a few turkeys getting Soy Made in Thailand, so I dare say it was quite nice. Paul Edwards, I hope you have a good Christmas. I'll come and see you next time I'm in Thailand. That'd be nice, mate. Thank you very much. Brian Flowers, good evening, young man. Thanks for joining us. Happy Christmas. And I wish you a great Christmas, you and the family. And all the best for the new year, mate. All the best. Simon Last hopes to be in Thailand in May. Hopefully no drones stopping me flying out. What she'll do to divert it away from what's going on, eh? I hope you like it. It's a bit better tonight. I've put a proper lighting up. I hated the graininess. I've got the lighting sorted out. So we're going to get a crisper Kev. Yeah, all right. I should have left it grainy, I know. Lee Gilliott, Merry Christmas to you and your partner. Thank you very much, mate. Where are we? It's whizzed up. Scott 4951. Kev, I've heard bar fines and other fees gone through the roof this time of year. Can you confirm? No, I can't, mate. I'm sorry. If I confirmed it, she's only sitting over there and I'll be in a lot of trouble. Refuse it, mate. That's an easier way out of it. Tyler, always have a look. Ty Slim, Merry Christmas to you and ladies. Also, Happy New Year. Thank you very much. The same to you. Jason Knight, Steve Turner, a lot of Merry Christmases coming out here. Oh, and a happy holidays. Ben, Utah Rocks. Thank you very much. That made a nice change from Merry Christmases. Thank you, mate. Keep it up and stay healthy. I am trying. I have a trip to the doctor in the morning. I do have a small problem. At least I'm hoping it is. We'll let you know what happens. So yeah, I'm up for checkups. Kev, do you miss the weather at Christmas? No, it's 33 degrees today. It's probably about 27 now. I've got the fan on. It's midnight. I don't miss the cold. I really don't. Are you Expat 4? Thank you very much, mate. Merry Christmas to you as well. Lloyd Richards, good evening. Dirk Diggler, hello, mate. Andrew Simmons, message retracted. You got it. Was that a suicide before Steve Monash got hold of you? Brian, I will take you to some really posh places, Kev. What I can tell from other bloggers' experience with him. Yes. I took him to some very not so posh places. So, but yeah, David Reeves on Brown Eyes, really enjoyed it. It was a terrific. I've got the video. We did it here. We used my camera, and he's told me to put it up on mine as well for my subscribers. So I may just do that, but I would. He's named it wrong. He's not one for getting it on the search engines. He's. I've got to have words with him. Right, hold on. Put the phone on silent. Sorry about that. Kev is Buddha Mountain and Long Nooch doable by scooter? Yes, they are. I did Long Nooch on my scooter on PCX, and Buddha Mountain is very accessible by scooter. There's also a new golf course there opposite the Buddha Mountain, and I will be doing. I'm just waiting for permission to do the drone over it, and if I don't do that, I will still go and vlog it, video it. It's a brand new golf course just opened, Chi Chang golf course, and it is absolutely a stunning golf course. So, and I'm not a golfer. I'm not, honestly. These are just cheap. Leave me alone. Brandy Mac, good evening, young man. Thank you for joining us. Joel Schwayton, do you have a link to channels in the description of this or the other video? I'm sure I put a link in my descriptions box in the beer garden. I put a link to his channel on that. I did, yes. Ray Potts, yes, all's well, thank you, mate. Thank you very much, Steve Monash. That is the link there to Brown Eyes, and is that the actual video that we done, Stephen, or just to his channel? John Burgley, where you usually hang out weekdays either way? I don't hang out. Nan, I have to pick the missus up from work every night. I'm there at 10:30, and I'm working. I'm on the I'm on the computer. I'm researching. I'm editing. I'm replying comments as many as I can, and I'm doing other stuff. I'm not a drinker, unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe. Kevin in Paradise, good evening. Best of health. Yeah, bit later. I'll let you know tomorrow. But no, I don't hang out. Mainly it's Wednesdays at the Hideaway is when I'm officially out. That's all. I have 2 beers. That's it. So, root potato. George Swayton, thank you very much. Good night from you, and it's good night from him. Jane, the channel not exists, Stephen. I daren't touch it. Dave State Fox postcard on its way to the Hideaway. Good luck, mate. Good luck in it. I hope you do well. Someone's going to win it. It could be anyone. So if you're not in it, it won't be anyone. Anyone that's not in it cannot win it. Joe said, I was looking for it, but I will check again. I'm not up to date at IT stuff. Neither am I, believe me. I've just bought a new laptop. It's sitting here behind me, in front of me. I don't even know where it is now. I haven't got a clue what to do with it at the moment. But apparently it's a good one. I've had it built. But I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to do it. Is downtown any busier, Kev? Patata's really slowed down the last few years. Yeah. It's picking up. It is busier. It is busier. It's picking up, but it's still slowish and it's down on last year. I think, I don't know. I'm not into busy, bustling and a million people. So I know businesses and the bars are having a hard time. Live music venues and the usual bigger places are doing well and are packed out. The beer garden, I was in Tuesday night with Brown Eyes family doing a having a meal there, showing them, and it was packed out. It really was busy. Although the bar area wasn't that busy, neither was the bars out the front in the beach road. So Neil Willison, Notts County lost 4-0, Kev, on me cheering up. Is that why it's kicking off in Witherspoons? Anyway, it's quiet, but it's busier than it has been. What's the BART rate? No idea. I should have looked while I was down there today. Paul, hi Kev, I like the shorties idea, mate. I think they're a good little idea. I mean, I'm out and about during the day all the time, going around places. I've changed my phone. I've picked up the new Huawei 20 Mate 20, and the video and the camera on it is I won't say excellent. I looked at the video. It's very good. So I think it's worthwhile. I'm out with it to show a bit and do a bit, and I can put it straight on 3.5 minutes while I'm out. I think it'll be good. It'll be interesting, providing it's interesting. Andrew Simmons, hello, Kev. Great vlogs, keeps me entertained. Thank you very much. That's what they're meant to do. Informed and entertained. That's how it should be. Thank you. Tom Bomb, Pattaya seems busy to me. Soy Bacau is very busy. The usual areas are busy, but come away from them areas, it's very quiet. I was there today. I had a bit of dinner, come out, and it seemed to be picking up. Remembering during the day, no one's out and about. It's too hot. So maybe people are going by the daytime. When it's too hot to be walking about out there. They're normally out till 5 in the morning and still in bed at 3 p.m. Paul, Huawei phones are superb, mate. They are very good. I put in my Samsung 8 Plus. I bought it last year. They brought out the 9. I was going to get the 9. Three lenses on that by Leica, and they're very good. So I went for that. Stan Campbell, the drone's got bad name in UK after Gatwick. I don't know why it took them, or even how it took them so long. Oh, I've got a good night. Good night, darling. Oh, she's not got a lot on. Want to have a look? No. All right. That's my honey going to bed, leaving me at it. Robbie Gibson, kept the wow. Sorry about that. Matthew May, thank you very, very much. And Andrew Simmons, have a beer. Thank you very much too, mate. Thank you both very much. Wasn't expecting there. Parties, beach parties. The Cafe Del Mar opened Najom Tien on the beach there. It's a very, very good venue. It's part of a franchise now. Their main one is in Ibiza, I believe. But the Cafe Del Mar is a very good beach party venue, food, restaurant. It's not cheap, but they've spent an absolute fortune. So maybe that would be a good venue for you. I'll check out for other beach party places. The actually on the beach, I don't know of any others. But I'm not a beach party, but if you hate the beach, I'll be honest with you, get sand up your ass. No. Yeah, Jason Owen, the best way to avoid a bar wine, don't go out with a loaded pencil. I did put that in a video. Fire the bullet before you go out. It saves you a lot of money. It really will. Dave State Fox, we had to wait quite a while for a table to come free at the beer garden last month. Yes, we were so lucky. We walked in, and as we walked in and over, that table, the far left, right at the back there, the best view, everything, was just vacating. And it was pure luck. I told Brown that I'd rang and say I was on my way and get my table ready. No, I'm joking. We were so lucky. We really were. Scott Phelps, should I keep any parts New Year? Do you mean parties? There'll be loads everywhere. Peter Mitchell, good evening, mate. A keg. I don't know what. That's a keg of beer, is it? I'm not sure what you mean, keg. I like short. I like short, medium, or tall. I'm ambidextrous on them. Any update on vaping in Thailand? Lots around Pattaya City. They were talking about legalizing it. When? Next year, maybe. But there was talk in the news things that they were talking about legalizing it. At the moment, I'm taking it as not yet. Root Potato, my hero has dual SIMs. I think mine does also. Keith M, have you seen these beep beeps? Trying to throw the guy, go out of the boxing for wearing Union Jack waistcoat last night, Kev. Another reason to justify getting out of this country. Absolute disgrace. Listen, when you're not allowed to fly the Union Jack from your own home, when England's playing or something's happening, get all the others. I lived in Cheshunt, Waltham Cross, which was a high Italian area, and during the World Cups, during the European Cup matches, they would all have their flags, the Italian flags and all that, all hanging outside. And I'm going back years ago, and the British, if we put a Union Jack out, the council will straight round, you can take that down. So I know exactly how he feels and how you feel, mate. It's a disgrace. Billy Turbo, Kev, what do you make of Thailand making it harder for long-term stay? I was thinking of Thailand, but Cambodia or the Philippines much more easy to stay, but we'll check Thailand out. What do I think of it? I don't know what to think. I agree to a certain extent with Thailand, because if they don't make it difficult and people come here that really can't afford to be here, it is very cheap to live here. Even with the exchange rates, I live on 500 baht a day. Now, I will say, you have to know your limits. You have to live here in Thailand as you would live at home in your own country. You can't be going out partying, drinking, womanizing, and expect it to be cheap. The idea of coming to live in Thailand is to live, not party. There's a big difference between living and holidays. And people that aren't disciplined are never, ever, ever going to make it. I can live on 500 baht a day. That's when I'm out and about. If I'm not going out, I'm looking around I smoke cigarettes at 60 baht a packet. I can go and have something to eat, dinner, 80 baht, 70 baht. I'll show you, I've shown you before. The food halls, there's a new one just opened. I've done the video, I'll be putting it on in the Avenue shopping mall. 45 baht, 50 baht. The heat here, you don't eat a lot. Big meals blow you out. You can't get through them. It's too hot. Yet people come here and they're in a bar at 10 a.m. Brown Eyes was laughing as we were driving along, pointing this out. And I said, I know. It's. If you're going to drink yourself into an early grave, then what's the point of coming here anyway? That's my faults. So much to see, so much to do. You want to sit in a bar and do nothing. Get drunk, 10 a.m. Live as you would at home. Go out, what, 2 nights a week, 3 nights a week. Then I'm talking 500 baht a day going out and having a packet of cigarettes. Breakfast, good fry up, English breakfast, 95 baht with orange and coffee. I've done 150 baht. I can have a meal out, 70 baht. I've now done 220 baht. 225, sorry. I've still got 275. I could have a meal and a couple of beers. That's living normal. I think my living normal and somebody else's, live within your means. That's all I can say about it. It's cheap enough to live here, but they're making it harder because there's a lot of people that haven't even got the 500 baht a day that were going and swearing affidavits without proof on their say-so and then winging it. It's called winging it. In England, we say, I winged it. I got through, done it, sorted it. All winging it means is lying and talking bullshit and getting what you want. And that's what they were doing. Now they can't. So, it's not easy, but it's for a reason. Mike Ham, got a hero, mate. Kev, excellent fun. The I-30 coming out next year, even better. Well, I hope it's not too early next year. Maybe by the end of the year. Where are we? State car ride. Went to try it on Third Road, amazing value. I've did it. I've vlogged it. I showed it. Go through my old stuff. I've been there, done it. And yes, you're right. It's a great steak. It's a pork steak or chicken steak, but thick, really nice. 79 baht, I believe, something like that. But very, very nice. Simon Curtis, Kevin's June a good time to hit Thailand. As far as I'm concerned, any time's a good time to hit Thailand. June will be no exception. August, September, October. Rainy. June should be, who knows? Where's my weather? I've got a crystal ball that does the weather. It should be okay. It'll be bloody hot. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that for nothing. But hey, some like it hot. How are you, XP4? Is Santa bringing you the new DJI Pocket, Kev? He could be. He could. But it's upside down. Yes, Santa brought me the Spark. Thank you very much, Brown Eye. We are yet to play with it. I have not had time. So we do have a Spark now, if that is what you're talking about. I've got to get a spare battery as well. Tokyo Drew, good evening, young man. How are you? Yes, he lives in Tokyo. Excellent channel. Check him out. Check him out. Steve Dillon, well, nice one, Matthew. Yes, yes. Thank you very much again, Matthew. David Wiley, I heard from an expat friend that by the end of next year that some of Walking Street on the same side of Beer Garden are going to be no more. Have you heard anything, Kev? Some people don't watch my videos. I don't blame them, I've got to be honest with you. I've just done an update of the beach road. And the talk going around is April they will be finished and they will be with all the excavators, diggers, bulldozers knocking on Walking Street door. Whether they carry on and go through, if they don't, then I would say it's never coming down because all the machinery is there to take it down. The rumours going around is they're going to carry on. We'll see what happens. As they get closer, I'm keeping an eye on it. I will be there every day waiting until they either carry on or take the diggers away. So we'll find out. Gareth Potter, Merry Christmas from St Helens in Merseyside. Merry Christmas, mate. Thank you. Robbie Gibson committed suicide. Message retracted. Jason Owen, Kev, did you vlog the boat trip you went on? Yes, I did. I'm trying to edit it. I've got so much in to be editing, but I did video it. I started to edit it the other day on the new laptop. What I've transferred over is the new Filmora 9.0, not my 8.30, whatever it is. And they have changed everything. It's like starting from scratch again, and it's murder. So I'm carrying on at the moment, editing on my old laptop that's very slow, this one. So if you think I'm slurring my speech and slow, it's not me, it's the old laptop. I've got to sort out this Filmora. I can't find anything to that I know exactly where everything is in the old Filmora. I wish they wouldn't do updates and change the whole outlook of it, the whole caboodle. It's killing me. I hate change. So anyway, all that for that. Yes, I did video it. I will work on it shortly. New Beach project still going well. Yes, they are just approaching now the World Garden Plaza. What would that make it? 2/3 of the way through, probably. They've earmarked April to have completed it all. Captain CJ Miller, happy holidays to all your family and mum in Spain. I hope you and Nan have a wonderful trip to Hong Kong. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Miller. Thank you very much. So do I. It's been a long while since I've been in Hong Kong. Cheers, Simon says, cheers, Kev, got to go stuff more bloody turkeys. Not long there till we're back in the land of smiles. Enjoy your stuffing, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Welsh John, how are you, Kev? I'm very well, mate, and have a good Christmas yourself. Mike Han, Kev, going us back to the women ways. Spurs regime, Everton now, and what about Palace winning? Yes, yes. How did they get on against Burnley today? Yeah, it's finished now. They played Burnley. Pip, I've noticed when in Thailand, Thais don't seem to be able to read maps, especially motorbike taxis. Any faults, Kev? Absolutely none whatsoever. You're supposed to know where you're going, and you tap them on the shoulder and go, right here, right here. That's how I do it, if I'm on one. Steve Dillon, NWO wants to destroy all nations. Then why not? Why not? Keith M, seen the headline today, health insurance is going to be essential to be granted a visa. I doubt that very much. We'll see. We'll see. We have to cross those bridges. Steve Monash with an update. Thank you very much, mate. Ashley D, Kev, hey ho, Kev. Just watched one of your videos and then noticed you're on there. Yes, I did a quickie one today. Little 3.5 minute one, just to test the waters on miniatures. So I got in front there. What's the season going to be like in March in Pattaya? Back to crystal balls, isn't we? It's going to be fantastic, without a doubt. At Mungamy sideways, morning all. You just got up, you lazy git. Dear, oh dear. Rude potato. When I lived in Costa Rica, I watched several guys party themselves to death in less than a year. Embrace moderation. Yes. And discipline. Discipline yourself. Paul Withers, hi everyone, just finished work. A day working means 2 days in Pattaya. Brilliant. Cook. Kev is legal in Thailand. No, it isn't. It's illegal in Thailand. So sorry, mate. very much illegal. Don't take the drone to Gatwick. I won't. Neil Willis said, I would thumbs up, but don't know how long. That's okay, mate. Don't worry. Just enjoy, mate. Paul B, I've got a DJI Spark, Kev, brilliant drone. Yes, but it would appear that the flight time's probably only about 12-13 minutes. So I'm going to need another 2 batteries to give me 3. So, Low or GTFO Edmonton Green Boy, how's it here? How's it going? Very well, mate. At Church Street myself. So Everton 2, Tottenham 6. Wow, brilliant. Tracy Beckett, good evening. Britain has much to learn from Thai immigration laws and the strict work restrictions. It is necessary to protect the economy and culture and their people. The UK doesn't care about its citizens, its people. All they care about is the more people they have in the country, eventually the more cash cows they'll have to bleed dry. So that's my thoughts on it. Day State Fox, did you like Phuket, Kev? Mrs. is counting days. Yes, I did. Where are you going in Phuket? Where are you going in Phuket? There's a new grill beer opened. Qatar, the other side. Grill build too. So he's busy, our boy Sonny. Neil Willis and Justin Vardy got it on Talk Sport. Okay, no idea. Stan Campbell, the UK is falling to pieces and our politicians have buggered off for a 2-week holiday. What does that tell you about politicians? Oh, they like an holiday, don't we all? I like a 6-month holiday, twice a year. When they are more bothered about whether Corbyn called May a stupid woman, use the word woman, than they are about Brexit, then it's a sorry old state of affairs, it really is. But there you go. Paul B, in my opinion, the Thai immigration laws aren't tough enough. Well, I don't want them too tough, I really don't, but they're not that tough. They're not that tough. Kev, if I go to Kungsgri to open an account, do I really need a certificate of residency or will a letter from my hotel be enough? No, you take the letter from your hotel to immigration and it must have a receipt from the hotel with their full address, including the MOO, M-O-O. This depicts the area, whether it's in MOO 6, MOO 9, MOO 4. The MOO is extremely important as part of the Thai address. And then you take that to immigration for a letter of residency with the proof of your address, your hotel, and they'll give you a letter to take to your bank. Kungsgri is the easiest and best one to open at the moment. Always has been. I'm with Cassicon, and I will say I wish I was with Kungsgri, but Cassicon are good. Scargirl 84 is going to be back for Songkran. Yay! You're going to get wet. So there you go. I do like Songkran, but I was pleased to have missed it this year in Spain. It was like a year off of it after 3 years was nice. Jason Owen updates are real pain, just like Microsoft. Every time I do a Microsoft update, I take my computer down to have it sorted out at the back of Tutcom. They do a good job, 300 baht. I lose stuff. I don't know where it is. And the speakers sound tinny. They get it all back to normal. Worth 300 baht. Gear not kill Sky. What kill Strike? What happened to you doing shows with all the other guys? Love the show. I got out of it. There was I got out of it. Mike Ham, enjoy feeding the cat. Did you find anything about aviation communities? No, I haven't. I haven't. There was a small airfield, East Pattaya. They either need to mow the lawn or they're not using it anymore. So that's all I can say about it. I seen Greg in the Terminal 21 yesterday. Very good. Thank you. Mark St. George, Mary Crimbo, see you in 3 weeks. That'd be great. Jason I, what is the best beach in the Pattaya area? Jomtien, Pattaya, Naklua. Boom, boom, boom. Naklua's very good. So's John Tien. Pattaya's going to be very good. Probably John Tien. Problem with Naklua is there's not a lot to do along it. It's all down the big, huge 5-star hotels have sort of privatised access, entrance to a lot of it. You're better off in John Tien. Gus, what is a Nightwish group that is on the banner on your page, mate? It's a very, very good friend of mine. That's it. A very good friend, good guy. David Humphries, hi Kev, Merry Christmas from Sweden. Good evening, mate. Got 6 inches of snow up here, but can't wait to get back to Pattaya in March. Oh, I don't miss snow. I really don't miss snow. I hate snow. Can do without it, really can. I will send you a like to where we are going, but it's a result between Banana Beach and Nathon Beach on the East Coast. Daystate Fox, that don't help me. You're sounding like East Coast. You're sounding like an American. They use all that. If you head north, if you head south, east, west, I have no idea where I am or what way I'm heading whenever I do head. So I don't know where the East Coast would be. Just give me a name, give me a town, give me a place. The Scotty Rolo, Merry Christmas from Hartlepool. Good evening, Hartlepool. The best way, I hope you have a good one. I sure will, thank you. John Tea Party, Thai government is to require an insurance policy for long stay visas, stupid many alternatives. They simply only want very rich. Well, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get that. And Thailand's my #1 choice. Without a doubt, it's a fantastic country. There are second choices, third choices, fourth choices. My first choice is Thailand. If they make it too difficult, overly difficult, I'll go to second choice. Simple as that. It's not a problem. 4 degrees centigrade and raining. Mr. 10 Man 69. Sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry to hear that. So let's go back a bit. What happened to the shows with the other guys? Stephen got drunk. It was his birthday. He'd had a row with Warren. He brought it back to the table, started screaming and swearing at Warren live on air while we were doing the live show. We had a guest on, which wasn't very nice for him. They're okay now with it. It's great. I'm okay with Stephen. I'm okay with Warren. I have no problems. But I'm not doing live chats with time bombs. Simple as that. Friday night was getting too early and 7 p.m. Friday night, every Friday, no matter what. Midnight Sunday's easier, better for me. So I dropped out. I'm not going to be nervous on whether someone's going to kick off. It's a fair shout. So there you go. That was it. That was what happened. Don't get me wrong. It was live stream gold for the viewers. It really was. But for the participants doing it, no, definitely not. So where are we now? Let's check it. I can't even see it. 173 watching, 62 thumbs up. Why is that? Why is that? What did I do wrong? What have I said to you? Have I been a bad boy? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem. There should be a lot more thumbs up here. Oh. So where are we? Who's got something to say? Who's got something to ask? It's gone very quiet. Can tyres read signs on the road? I think signs on roads are totally ignored. "25 minutes drive from Camilla." That's Patong. Or do you mean the other way, the rotten way? John Tea Party, I too prefer Thailand. Philippines looking better. Thailand is making nice with China. Chinese Westerners out. No, not at all. Not at all. I don't believe that. Philippines, I've been checking. I don't like the infrastructure. Lot of problems in the Philippines. The peso, I'm sure, I believe that when Brexit, and this is a fact, check it out, you can come back to me. I have all the currencies, the main currencies that I would be interested in. And the Philippines, before the Brexit vote, was 57 pesos, whatever they are, to the pound. Thailand was 53, 54. Now, Philippines is up to 67. That was the last time I looked, which was a few days ago. 67. Look, where's it gone? Where's my currency? Philippines 67.023. Thai baht 41.25. So the Philippines peso has gone up 10 pesos since the vote out. What does that tell you? I don't know. I'm asking. What does it tell you? The Thai baht is extremely strong. Whether that's on manipulation. I mean, they do it all the time, and I'm talking around the world, even the pound. So it could be going back up soon after the Thailand voting for the new presidents in February. See what happens then. Is it being held high artificially? Who knows? So Philippines has gone up 10 spots to 67. So Philippines, the problem with the Philippines is the infrastructure, the internet's crap. They have a lot of power outs, power cuts, water cuts. Everything's a mess there. I can walk anywhere, any road, any place at any time and not feel threatened. In Thailand, I've never ever felt in danger or threatened. So I like Thailand. I may look, if it goes really bad, maybe we'll look towards Vietnam. I would still prefer to stay in Thailand. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Matthew May, leave it out. XGPOS, Gipos, what's the next video then? Anything planned? There's always plans, lots of plans. I've got a few in the last few days in the hod. If I tell you my next video, someone will watch it, rush out, do the same and put it up quick. So it's better for me just to put up as I'm going along without giving people the information. Or in other words, I ain't got a clue. When is the subway coming? There's a subway junction of Soy Buakhao and Soy Diana. It's been there years. Do nice rolls in there. That is the only subway I know of. Sorry, mate. I'm taking the piss there, by the way. But I have no idea about the subway here. And that would take years, and I wouldn't even be about it, how long that would take. Stephen 4X, do you think the big kahuna will catch on, Kev? Is there a burger can culture over there? Plenty of tourists, I suppose. There's a lot of Americans here. There's a lot of English here. There's a lot of places doing burgers. MC Burger at Endless Bar is apparently very, very good. I did see a bad report on the MC Burger, but only one by one guy. There is a Pattaya Food Forum Facebook. One bad burger doesn't make a bad restaurant. So I'm going to have to go there and find out myself. So, but yeah, burgers are doing all right over here. There's a girl opposite Soy 15. Has a stall outside the Nature View Hotel of a night that does burgers. And I'll tell you what, they're lovely. I've stopped there a couple of times and got myself a burger from outside the Nature View from the lady with the little burger bar. So plenty of burgers in Pattaya. Mr. 10 Man, big thing on my mind is the decrease in home values here in the US, 1.5% drop in value per month. That's my retirement we're looking at. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Bubbles burst. House properties go up and down. They're saying in England it's slowly on the as well. People talk this stuff in, so I hate it when you get all this doom gloom negativity. Talks in a lot of shit, it really does. So, but that's what they're saying. Steve Monash, Kev, do you think your life in Thailand would be better if you could read, write, speak, listen Thai, say at a functional level? I actually don't believe so. Maybe you would know too much then about what's really going on and around, and maybe ignorance is the best policy, not knowing what facts actual from I don't know. No, I don't think so, Stephen. I really don't. It'd be nice. But Thai language is tonal. I have one tone. If I say to my partner, Swai Mak Mak, you're very beautiful. But if I say it at the wrong tone, I've just told her she's very unlucky, which she probably is being with me. But this is the problem with the Thai language for me, being tonal. I don't want the beatings or the lawsuits anymore. So I can't do it. So yeah, you've got to be careful with learning Thai. Where are we? Sorry, boss, isn't England the biggest crooked country on earth? Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The problem with England is crime pays, and that's the problem with England. If you look at Thailand, no, you daren't do anything to go to prison here. You do not want to be in the Bangkok Hilton, the monkey house. There's no deterrent in England from crime. You go to prison in England, it's like a big university. You learn other things, other crimes, other ways to do things. So therefore, there's no deterrent. You'll get more crime. That's a fact. That really is. I wouldn't mind going back to England and going to prison. I was talking to someone about that today. It wouldn't bother me. Not that I've done anything that I'd go back to prison for. But if I went back, ran out of money, everything gone, done me nuts, go back to England, it wouldn't bother me. If I'm old and skint, fair share. Better off getting 3 meals a day in a bed for the night in prison. Then this is what we was talking about. Than sleeping underneath a motorway bridge. So, and that's the problem with the UK. No, there's no deterrent, and crooks aren't bothered about going to prison. The euro also is on the weak peso. Yeah, Philippines could be good for exchange rates, but that's about it. Bintman, good evening, mate. Stephen, if you live there, then surely it's your benefit to learn the language. Another reason in Thailand, the girls don't like you knowing the Thai language. They can't take the piss and have their fun and games behind your back. As soon as they know that you can speak Thai and understand Thai, they shut down. So there's another one. Cheapest Charlie one, Thailand so expensive. You haven't got a clue, cheapest Charlie one. You haven't got a clue. It's not expensive at all. Captain CJ Miller have to get Nid and Pie back to guest in. So yeah. When they're back, when sometime they're back, they will be on. England is not the most crooked, several competitors. Maybe we're talking amongst the politicians there, John Tea Party. Cheap €2 for a beer. Well, you're going to the wrong places. You're going to the wrong places. Sally's boss, we're all waiting for the pound to fall. Yeah, everyone's waiting. Andrew Johnson, yes, I'm well, mate. I am very well, thank you. Hi, Kev, is there a lot of new bars opening? There's lots of new bars opening, lots of new bars closing. So until it gets their level, there'll always be closings and openings. That's a fact. Sorry, boss, thank God for Brexit. Yes, absolutely. Stephen Forex can't say the same in England, getting more violent each year. 10 centres is a no-go on an evening now. Yes, well, that's been for a while. That has been for a while. Reds, I think the strong Thai baht is hurting tourism and Thai companies are finding it hard to export. Surely it cannot continue to keep strong. And that's a fact. Also, construction, properties, apartments, everything's 20-30% more expensive now. So that is also been hit. They need to look more closely, for sure, at what they're doing. CM Wealthy Minds. I Kev, Chris here. I do watch, but on TV, so can't always thumbs up. Sorry. Now an iPad. Oh, well done. Eh? I'm thinking about coming in March for some time out, but I've been twice before. Well, make it a third time. What's wrong with that? It might be the last time. March might be the last time you've been able to afford to. Ali 1994, Stephen Monash, Andy's channel shows why it's not good to learn Thai. The horrible stuff his family say about him, if he knew it would break his heart. Maybe. There you go. Hello, Kevin and visitor. Greetings from Kuwait. Next Thursday in Pattaya. The Kuwait away. Good evening, young man. Thank you for joining us. In Thailand, you can still have a nice restaurant meal for the price of a McDonald's meal in the USA, and yes, you can. Cheaper. Try the hippopotamus, which I shall be doing. 6th floor Central Festival. Views are astounding. Food is excellent. Was there Monday night. I've been eating well. Thank you, Brown Eye. There's loads of places. The fillet steak at the beer garden was, I think it was 350 baht. It was very, very nice fillet steak. I've seen fillet steaks in Pattaya for 900, 1,000 baht. Yet that was very nice at the beer garden. So it depends on where you're going. You need to look around, search. Don't rush in and say, oh, that's expensive. I think a McDonald's burger is 100. A McDonald's set meal is about 175. I can get a full English breakfast for 95. I know what I'd sooner have. If I'm going to die of a heart attack, I'd sooner have the full English. Lone Traveller just got back from Thailand, missed your Christmas party. You missed Jeff's as well. Both were very, very good. Excellent. Brilliant night. Sorry you missed it. Gear Kill Strike, when are you going to have breakfast, gravy and bread? Your life is not finished. Are we on about this scones and gravy? Biscuits and gravy? We're never going to have biscuits and gravy. Tracy Beckett, 9 AM. If I visit any Yorkshire Witherspoons, Kev, the locals never do well as a sat with their second pit of the pint. You've written pit. Pint of the day in front of them and still there at 11 PM. I'm thinking Pattaya without sunshine. Yeah, I'm with you, Tracy. I'm with you. I don't know why. It's what they do. It's sad. It's very sad. Charlie's boss, if you don't like Thailand, move on. I would never move on. I love Thailand, and I know you're talking to someone else. England's worse than anywhere. UK Thai, any word of the pilot starting a cheap flight company? Yes, there is. I can't say anything at all at the moment whatsoever. Matt, yes, good point. The tourist areas are well overpriced for what they have to offer. Yes, don't go to tourist areas. Why do you think I live out the back, East Pattaya? I go out, I go to restaurants mainly over here. Central Pattaya, I go to the Hideaway Bar on a Wednesday night. Other than that, I'm not in Central. I'm not tourists, bars paying stupid money. Living here, totally different again to holidaying. In the world over, not just in Thailand. Cheapest Charlie, Diana Dragon, 240 baht for a steak. We'll see. What sort of steak? Do you mean a pork steak? Nocky 3000, good evening, mate. Sally's boss, if there's no dollar in a country, the country will explode, implode. Okay. The Quaitui Foodland, 69 baht for breakfast, broke the price at all. Yeah, you can get a breakfast there. I prefer the 95 baht. It's quality bacon sausage, so that's gone cold. We'll like quality. Kev, are you getting any expat feedback worries about the Brexit situation? Constantly, all the time. Only because they're only putting out all the bad stuff, what could happen, what could happen, what could happen. There's never one mention of the good stuff, only the bad. It's all one-sided. And the good stuff of being out, I think, well outweighs the being ins. And that's why it's not spoke about, because all the politicians, everyone in the UK who's getting their snouts in the trough, don't want to be out. And it's the politicians, even Theresa May, it is and was a Remainer to stay in, and she's put in charge for the exit. Come on, come on. So, Kev, where is the best English breakfast in Pattaya? there's lots. Retox, Game On, Soy Honey, Nicky's Bar, Soy Bacount, Sportsman, Soy 13, I think 13 one. So the Sportsman, it's down there, 13, I think. All good. Pig and Whistle, Soy 7. There's loads of them. There's a Pig and Whistle, John TN. If you come over here, you've got the Retox Dark Side. Now, I've not mentioned the Retox Soy Lenky. They do a 99 baht breakfast gut buster. And fine, it's massive, it's cheap, but there's zero quality sausage, bacon. It's not quality food. It's like happy shopper. Although at 99 baht it's very nice, I would prefer, it's too hot here, it's too big. I would prefer to go for the quality for the 95 baht, smaller breakfast but quality sausage, bacon. That is my thoughts, my opinion. Have you been to Poppy's restaurant, Third Road yet? No, I've not had time. I do know it. I do know where it is. So there's so much to do, to look at, to go to. There's only me. There used to be me and Kev the editor and Kev the lightning man, but they left me. I was too old on them. Sean Williams, I arrive on the morning of 23rd January. Look forward to seeing you at your meet night. Thank you very much, mate. Yes, look forward to seeing you too. Where are we? England has turned into a poo bowl. Well, thank you for putting it politely. Over the last 30 years, maybe 40, but definitely over the last 30 years, it's been spiraling. Stephen Brown, any plans to do another live stream with Nid and Pie? The last one was so amusing. Yes, if when they get back, when they come, if they visit here next time, I will look at. I will. Anyway, to vape in Thailand, they're going to be legalising it next year, I believe. There's talks of legalising it. Pat D, hi from Pat and Kev in Dublin. Good evening, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Sarry's boss, all banks will exit the UK. No, they won't. No, they will not. Pat D, see you March. Great. David and Kai living in the UK. Good morning, Kev. Good morning, mate. England needs a Trump. Yeah, they do. They do, actually. They need someone to stand up for their country. They all can't wait to give it away to Europe. Why is sun protection so bloody expensive? Because if you don't have it, you'll probably die. I do believe Matthew May's just done something. Thank you very, very much, Matthew May. God bless you, mate. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say about that. God bless you, mate. Where were we? Well, so the Belt Buster, that's the one, Mungamy Sideways, the Belt Buster. Very huge breakfast there. but not quality. It's gonna give you a heart attack. It's not gonna be good for you. Steve Monash, Kiss is a good place to eat. Very clean and affordable in Pattaya next to Side Diana on the corner there of Second Road. Purely Thai food, open 24 hours. Yeah, it's good, cheap. It's a good place. Sessic Loon, Sucker Hall needs to come on. At the moment, nobody needs to come on. I can't handle it. I don't like this where they keep flashing in and out. I like the three of us, two of us, whatever, sitting here doing it. The problems with the coming in and out all the time, I think it looks scrappy, or maybe what I'm doing looks scrappy. I don't know, but I never did like the way it was coming in and out, all of us. It just didn't look right to me. The Robin Hood breakfast buffet isn't bad. I go maybe once a month breakfast with Early's Box. Yeah. Chris Ty, good evening, young man. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Unless you've been here a while and I've missed you. Yeah, the Robin Hood breakfast is good. And there's just so many. There really is, and all good prices. All a lot cheaper than in the UK, and but it's still expensive. Oh, come on. Nobby 3000 next month. I stay in Pattaya. Hope to meet you and Nid for her birthday party. If she's here, it's her birthday. She will be at the Hideaway. She'll be having a birthday party. I've been told that Brian Pattaya Drona is going to spend a lot of money on her birthday party this year. Sorry, Brian. Kev, you look like 30. Thank you very much. What, 30 stone? I feel young. I feel young. I live in the fountain of youth. I forgot. Pattaya will do that to you. iRovers, good quality. Very, very good quality. I've eaten there a few times. I've had breakfast there. Yeah, it was okay. Stephen Monick, the Dream Bakery, a very old joint, is good for a nice breakfast. On Pattaya Second Road, the Dream Bakery. I don't know that, Stephen. I don't know that bar. Or bakery, should I say. I'll check that out. I'll have a look. I will have a look. But where are Larry Fornelia? Chris, Ty, Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the Bahamas. Larry Fornelia is from the Caribbean Bahamas. Renowned chef-a-rooney man. Thank you for joining us, Larry. It's taken me this long to get down to, I don't know how far. I've got it on slow mode as well. Thank you for joining us, Larry. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Matthew, unbelievable. Unbelievable. God save the Queen of London. And why not? Why not? Hi, Kevin. What's your advice on marrying a bar girl? Yeah, right. I'm not even going to go there with that. Chris Toaf, Larry, yeah, getting my fill of local food. Happy holidays to you and your family. Like, is that like the lobsters on the beach and all that? I bet it's great out there, Chris Toaf. I prefer quiche. Don't read that was not me. I would definitely crack the lobsters. I really would. John Hardy, the shit that goes on in this country is the reason why people like you live there and the reason I will soon. Well, exactly. If England was great, if the people looked after their people, of course I'd be in the UK. I worked very hard. I paid taxes, I paid rents, I paid business rates, I paid outrageous electric bills, water bills, gas bills, and it still wasn't enough. They wanted more. Didn't matter what you earned, they wanted more. I just didn't have any more to give. I needed some for me. So when I was made an offer to sell the business, which wasn't a lot of money, it was enough money, hopefully. I took it and ran that, and absolutely. It was the only time I had money. The rest was just being taken or thrown out. You can't. It's difficult to be in business in the UK. Business rates are almost as much as rents for the warehouses. So even if you buy a warehouse, you've still got a huge mortgage paying the business rates. And that's what's killing it. Matt Forstero, could you please do a live stream pissed out your scalp for entertainment purposes? No, I don't drink. It wouldn't take much to get me pissed out of my scalp, I've got to say. But I'm not a bad drunk. Everyone's. I'm going back to what people have told me. Years ago, well, I used to get drunk on my birthday at Christmas, and I'm a very good drunk. Everyone is my best mate, my bestest friend ever. I don't get pissed, I get pest. I really love you. It's quite funny. Bill 44, Bill 44, for a Christmas meal, sorry it's small compared to Matthew. Bill, nothing's too small, mate, and I thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, and that will get us a nice meal. I will take Nan out on that. I'm taking me out on Matthews. Where are we? Where are we? Kevin, the new format is much better. Thank you very much. I've had a little change around of stuff, and I'm crispening things up. Or I'm bullshitting, one or the other. Paul Edwards, Kev, I live in Chelsea, population about 15,000, where there used to be 4 main banks and a few building societies. Now all closed and only cash points are at a few local shops. Well, I should think so. 4 main banks, a few building societies for a population of 15,000. I should think none of them banks. Yeah, all closed and only cash points. Yes, it is a shame. It is a shame. But that is a very small population to expect four main banks, a few building societies. That they would all be losing money. I mean, no one's in it to lose money. So everyone, that's why everything's going online. Online banking, online buying, shopping, everything. I foresee, not in my lifetime, but all this cryptocurrency crap. That's all we're going to have. The whole world's going to be a cryptocurrency that you just deal with online. They'll end up doing away with money. Money's no good to anyone. So money costs too much to look after. when it can be just online in a make-believe vault. That's what's coming. Look at Singapore now. They are actually, are they going to be the first country in the world to only have a cryptocurrency? I think that's scary. I really do. Peter Mitchell, regarding the EU, spot on, Kev. Once we're out of this corrupt system, I expect the pound to soar. I expect it to go up slowly, but it will go up continuously. And I think all the liars that have been lying should then be rounded up for treason against the United Kingdom. That's basically what it is. It's treason. It's not Teresa, it's treason. Round them up, off with their heads. Prolonged travels, I miss Kiss at Dolphin Roundabout, sadly now demolished to make way to Terminal 21. Everything, you can't stop progress, mate. Unfortunately, progress will always win, mate. David and Carl living in the UK. Yeah, you're just here in 50. If you're talking about me, I'm 58. I was here at 54 and a bit. That's VAT. CM Wealthy Minds, can you at least take a look at 18.03 question? Cheers. If not, no worries. I'm too far gone from that, mate. I do apologise. If you'd like to put it up again, I will. I'm not going back to 1803. I can't, mate. Jason Owen, if you had to choose a place for breakfast, lunch and dinner, where would you go? If I had to, I would say breakfast for me. Remember where I'm living. Breakfast would either be Retox Outback or the Little House Cafe, the View D Apartments. Greg Salis has opened his restaurant there. He's back in business into East Pattaya. Excellent breakfast, excellent roast dinner. Lunch, so many places. I'll tell you what I did have the other night. I had 2 sausage, egg, chips and beans, which is one of my favourite meals. A good mug of a cup of tea. The mug had a cup of tea. Large mug of tea. 194 baht, and it was extremely nice, which was at the Chunky Monkey. I've also had 2 sausage, egg, chips and beans and a good mug of tea at Shao Choi, the soy chow, the Chinese and European type, opposite the Triangle Bar in Soy Chaiyapan. There's all Nicky's Bar. There's too many. If I had to, I'd be in a state. Evening meal. The pepper and salt, again the east side, soy cantaloupe, or the hippopotamus, 6th floor Central Festival in the corner, looks right across the bay, beautiful, fantastic, food's brilliant, not expensive. So evening meal, if I had to, would be the pepper and salt or the hippopotamus. But then I am a cheap Charlie. Pepper and salt is excellent. 290 baht. Spare ribs, and they're stacked up here. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm spoiled living on the east side. I really am. But thanks for the question. David and Kai, I can't wait, Kev, to eventually get my way and live in Thailand. It'll be the best thing you ever did, mate. I do understand that the exchange rates are crap. But you need discipline, live normally, it's very cheap. Sammy's boss, where can you gamble in Pattaya? It's illegal, mate. Can't gamble in Pattaya. I'm sure there are places that are underground dens. I don't know of any. I don't know of any. I'm sure there are, but I wouldn't even begin to start wanting to know. Right, been there since the 90s, Stephen. Steve Monash. I'll have a look at that. Maybe looking at it in Sin Bakery. I've not bothered. The Celtic Koala. Greetings from Edinburgh. Good evening, mate. Best advice from Mary in a bar, go stay close to an ATM. Absolutely. Tyler, Kev, is the 3-day rule still a good rule of thumb? It's an excellent rule of thumb. Personally, 2 for me. Or it used to be. Lloyd Richards, thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. God bless you, sir. But yeah, 2 days was for me. Neil Widdis and all these gloom merchants slagging of the UK, better off without you, I say. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why we're here. It's not about slagging off the UK, mate. The UK is a wonderful place. It's the people running it. Keith and Kev, I'm going to try and live on £1,000 a month budget in Thailand. Part of the pleasure with sticking with that budget. No more taxes going to these thieves that call themselves the government. You can easily live on £1,000 a month. I'm living 15, 30. 30,000. I'm living on 35. I'm living on $1,000 a month. £1,000 easy, and I'm in a 3-bedroom detached 3-bed 2-bath house. Not in a studio apartment down the front. And that's the difference over here. So, Steve, I've hit the thumbs up 3 times each time it's gone up. Not sure how long between it, so maybe I'm insane. You're insane, Stephen. Sorry, mate. Jerry's off, leaving Earth now, going home to Mars. Brilliant, mate. Good night. Safe journey. Safe journey. Fantastic. Good evening, morning, sir. Everybody, blah, blah. Good evening, Jamie. How are you, mate? Chris Ty, you never really adjust to the heat, you just cope. No, I don't use air conditioning. I use it very meagerly. Nothing to do with expenditure. I just don't need it as much. I'll have it on for an hour before I go to bed. I have an 18-inch diameter fan, and that's enough for me. It really is. I think the more you use air conditioning, the less you're giving yourself the chance to acclimatise. Would I be right? I think I am. But then again, that's my opinion. If you don't use the aircon so much and just keep to fans, it gives you a much quicker time period to acclimatise to the heat. Matty Forstella, I'm coming to Pattaya in February for 3 weeks. Will Walking Street still be there? Yes, mate. I will when I get to the end of the beach. They're going to keep going and knock everything down. Everyone's heard that. It's going around. It's rife. That will be April. Kevin said 150,000. I read 15,000. I just bought these today. They're obviously not working too well. There's still 4 banks and 3 or a few. What was it they called them? 150,000 is not a lot of people for 4 banks and whatever the other things were. I'm not into money, sorry. It's still not a lot, and they're cutting back. Everyone's cutting back. All banks are cutting back. A lot of small towns will be without banks. Waltham Abbey, where I lived for years there. HSBC went. They was down in Hybrid Street. A lot of banks went. They just shut down. They all moved it into one in Waltham Cross. They don't care about you. They just want money. They want you on the internet banking. They don't even want to see you. Just send us your money. So, Mark Franklin, been looking at a GoPro Fusion camera, 360 camera using Adobe Premiere. Amazing mixing with normal video. You can scroll backwards and forward live. I think the 360 cameras are a hell of a lot of work. I would not bother with them. I really wouldn't. 360, when you can pan left and right, especially if you was walking down alongside the cow, you could get hit. And on a beach, you could get hit for non-family friendly content by being able to pan round and seeing whatever you want to see. Not sure they're the best way to go. Paul London, all the best for Christmas. Have a great New Year. And you, mate, thank you very much. See you in November. I'll be here. Hopefully. Sukahong, good evening, young man. Compliments of the season to you, and happy Christmas to you, mate. I wish you all the best and a happy New Year and all what you dreamed of for the new year. Really do. You're up late. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, Sportsman Bar, Soifer, and yeah, it's very good there. Elaine Cole, do you think it's worth to take Airbnb instead of a hotel in Pattaya or Bangkok? Only if it's for a month, 30 days minimum. It's illegal to rent an apartment now less than 30 days. A lot of letters, notices going up in the apartment blocks, in the windows. It's to do with the hotel protection law that was brought out in 2002 or 3. And you can't rent private apartments for 2 weeks and 1 week holidays. Has to be 30 days. I've heard of people turning up to their apartments that they have rented for 2 weeks to be met by people saying, if immigration comes, you've got to tell them this, you've got to do this, you're here on holiday. All of a sudden, you're being made into a criminal. So Airbnb, yes, very good if you're coming, if you're booking for 30 days. Fact, be careful, hotel protection law. Again, not kill short, have a great night, Kev. But thanks, mate. Thanks for being here. Reds, Kev, any more condo reviews, places we can rent coming? Really enjoy those. There is, there will be as much as I can get, yes. Trying to sort that out for the new year. There's a couple of good companies that have come up that are doing really good long-term cheap rentals in Pattaya. I've got to go and see them, and I want to know where they are first. I don't like dealing with people that say I'll meet you at the apartment, John. I want to know where their office is and where their base is before I start meeting people outside apartment blocks. So I'll be down to see them, so find out their offices, go and see them, have a chat with them, and see what they have really got, what's on their website, what they're showing, what they're putting out on the Facebook groups for property rentals is very good. But I want to meet them and see if they are what they pertain to be. So, yeah, it'll be coming. Steve Wig, if you had to leave Pattaya, where else in Thailand would you choose to live? Great channel, Kev, and have a great Christmas. Steve Wig, I will be looking, there's two places. Chiang Mai, it's three places. Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, or Hua Hin. Hua Hin, I do like Hua Hin, but I'm a little bit sick of the touristy. I've been here 4 years, Pattaya. I'm only here now really because of Nan's work, Nan's business, her stall in Pattaya Central. If it wasn't for Nan, I'd have probably left Pattaya last year and gone to Chiang Mai. I know Chiang Mai has the March, April, May, the burning season, pollutions, air pollution. But that's a great time to have a travel and a drive around for 3 months, or go somewhere for 3 months within Thailand, maybe 3 destinations, a month at each. I done a great thing, but it's turned out to be a not so good thing. When I started doing the meat nights every Wednesday at the Hideaway Bar, it was fantastic. But I soon realised that I've cuffed myself. I was going away, getting away for 4 or 5 days, racing to somewhere, racing back. I didn't have time to show it properly, to have the bit of me time there as well. Whereas I could have gone somewhere for a week, 2 weeks. I was reduced to 4 or 5 days and racing there, racing back. This includes traveling as well. So I'm not going to do the Hideaway Bar. It's great, the meet night. I enjoy meeting subscribers, meeting people, and we have a great night. But it also cuffed me to having to be here every Wednesday. So when Nan finishes, doesn't want to do the business she's earned, I don't know. She'll never be like, I don't know. I'm here because of Nan at this very moment in time. When what happens, if anything happens, if we break up, if she decides that she wants to slow down, doesn't want to be Pattaya, I will probably go to Chiang Mai and then have more time. I wouldn't do another meat night anywhere. I enjoy the Hideaway Bar. That is my night out. I have nothing against doing it, but it's difficult to do that and be able to get away and have the time away to actually do what you need to do, what you want to do, and have a bit of time for yourself to look around. So Chiang Mai later on, I don't know when, could be Hua Hin, could be Chiang Mai, but I think Chiang Mai, it's only a couple of hours drive to Chiang Rai, beautiful place. That is possibly what the future's going to bring. Chiang Mai, no meat nights, could be 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. If she in there gets the hump with me, it could be next month. Who knows? But that will be my next jump. So that's that. Mick on the bung, I live with just a fan for many years in Pattaya. It just depends on where your place is and if it catches more breeze than sun. Yeah. I've lived on just a fan for 3 years, 3.5 years. Very little air conditioning. Mark Franklin, are there only online Thai banks? No, there's millions of banks here. Steve Monash, Simon Vaz, I have a feeling Chiang Rai might be better. Chiang Rai is fantastic. I was there February, unfortunately, but the best night's sleep I had since I've been in Thailand, I mean out like a child, like a baby, was Chiang Rai. 17, 18 degrees of a night. Believe me, Thais are shivering. They are freezing at 22 degrees. 18 was beautiful for me. Slept like a baby, pitched to bed twice. It was a much better climate for me. Chiang Mai could be good. Maybe it'll be even hotter and too hot in the summer. That's another fault. Who knows? Lay home, happy Christmas from Laos, everyone. Merry Christmas, mate. I hope you have a good one. Alvin, Los Angeles. Hello, mate. Welsh, I've looked for you. It's been... I have no idea. Slowly getting sucked in. Lao Hom. Slowly getting sucked in. Oh, sounds like you're having a good night, mate. Franz Berghoff, surely you can cancel meat nights when it suits you with enough notice. I have done when I've had to. I really had to. I like the meat nights. I enjoy them. I put my subscribers before me, which is the way I am. And what can I do about that? People come here. I've got no plans for next week, next month, 2 months, 3 months. I'm spontaneous. I'm like a bad combustion. If I decide to go away, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going on Tuesday. I'm gone. I don't plan anything. I make the worst plans in the world. And so if I've told people, I'm here in February, then I'll try and 98% be here in February. Something has to come up urgent for me not to be here. And yes, I'm stupid. I am stupid. I really am. But I'm all or nothing. That's the type of person I am. I can't help that. I have no. I'm useless when it comes to structuring my life and putting everything and where it should be. And I'm useless. I really am. Build a house in Chiang Mai. No. Don't build houses anywhere, mate. Chiang Mai and Wahin are very touristy. Chatham is nicer and no burning. It had nothing to do whatsoever at all. I need some life. I need something. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. That's why I've been here so long. I believe if I left Pattaya, I would miss it dearly because I can get anything I want at any time. Even in Chiang Mai, I will struggle very much so to get what I get here. I will probably end up using Kerry shipping stuff up to Chiang Mai. What I can't get there. So that's it. The other thing is Pattaya has everything you could possibly want. But I don't like cancelling meat nights. You got to remember also that Andy, who owns the bar, the Hideaway, he's sort of relying on me for that night as well a week. He has 2 very good nights a week, Sunday and Wednesday. People relying on me, and I'm not going to mess them about and cut them down. They've got bills to pay. So, no, it would be selfish to cancel. But if I'm not here, it's not my, I can't help that. Where are we? Pattaya's fantastic for a few days, and I'll go to Kev-in-Thailand for 3 weeks with my lady and her family, the best of both worlds. Kev-in-Thailand has a very, very good golf course that does a lot to do with the Serendipity Hotel there, which is very good. It's a nice place, but there's not a great deal going on there. Gary Jar, it's all right, mate. You're allowed to be late, especially if you're from North London. Kev-in-Thailand, it's not far away. What's it, a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive? Probably makes it, yeah, it's 3.5 hours. Nice place, but not a huge amount to do there. Kev, have you met many European couples that's retired in South? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm trying to sort out a video. It's going to be very good. After Christmas, 4 couples, ranging from 28 to 45 or 50 European couples living in Pattaya. I want to do an interview with them. I have their number. You got Christmas and all that. They're sorting out. After Christmas, 4 European couples. Well, one Scottish. I'm only joking. One in Scottish though. For young to what, middle-aged, 50, maybe 40, late 40s, but couples living in Pattaya. I am enjoying life. Life here is brilliant. You're saying retired. These are working. But I do. There are couples that come here that want to come in, that want to retire here. I meet them. Kendall and Vivian. They're here now. They're here until February, end of February. They have a place in Naklua. Had it many years. They come here for the winter. When they properly retire, they want to live here. So yeah, they're here. They're here. Welsh John meat nights are great, Kev. Yes, they are. I enjoy them very, very much. And I would have to be not living here to give them up. Wiggler, I think there's a small fee, but not anything big. I have no idea what you and Thai-tastic are conniving about. David Brown, is February the best weather month in Pattaya? I have no idea. I have no idea. What were they're all best weather months. You're in Pattaya. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I have no idea. Stan Campbell, do you get sentimental at this time of the year? No, I hate Christmas. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not a Christmas person. I'm a Christmas person's son. And I'm only doing Christmas till the Christmas person comes. I've always worked Christmas right through. When I lived in the UK, I was a taxi. I had a taxi license. I did chauffeuring. I worked Christmas Day. I worked New Year's Eve. I just worked. Many, many years. Never had a Christmas, never missed it. I come here. I used to come here on holiday to get away from Christmas. When I gave up, I lived in Spain, and when I went back to the UK, and in fact, you bring it here. Come here to get away from it, and it's here. But it's not as bad as in the UK. But no, this time I don't get sentimental over anything. Nothing at all. Especially this time of year. Get a caravan, Kev, so you can keep moving. Get a Rippermobile, JC. Why not? Why not? I do like the idea of JC's Rippermobile. I really do. Caravan, no. The caravanette van, brilliant. Later on, possibly, definitely. The one meds, Merry Christmas, Kev, from Mark in West London. Keep up the good vlogs. They appeal to most groups of people and not just men nearing a certain age, which reinforces stereotypes. Yeah, suck on. If it's not in Pattaya, Kev, you don't need it. Absolutely. No, I do vlogs for everyone and everything. I understand the stereotypes. What can you do? They're always going to be about. My stuff's more people coming on holiday. Once they've had their Thai food and they've had the shits for 3 days, they'll need to know where to get something decent. That's what they're about. Yeah, we love Thai food. We all like a bit of Thai food. And then we get the fruity bits and we're in trouble for 3 or 4 days. That's when you need me. Go and get yourself some nice 2 sausage, egg, chips and beans. Nice Sunday roast. I wouldn't be without my Sunday roast. I don't care where in the world I am. So I do people, I help people, get them over their tummy troubles. My friend, you sound like you really need a holiday. I can't remember who said it above, but once a month at the hard way or even bi-weekly might help. I am on holiday, and even if I go away, I will be videoing, vlogging, researching, doing. My meet night at the Hideaway is one night a week, which is the night that I chose that I can have a night out. But I still now have responsibilities for that meet night that I started. So the meet nights carry on until I'm no longer here. Chiang Rai sounds good to me. Looking forward to you perhaps do some search and information vids about the town. Perhaps we get neighbours up there. Goldigiana, me. I have no idea. Moldiguani. That's close enough, wasn't it? Chiang Rai is lovely. Check Pattaya Drona. Check his channel. Have a look. He's just put one up with the drone over the countryside and the fold. It's a big lake with a fold that they drive through with the drone, and you will see Thailand, the countryside, beautiful, and it is beautiful up there. Yeah, JC, retirement guy left Chiang Mai because it got bigger and more tourists and heavy traffic. Yeah, but I personally need that. I can't live in Char An. There's not enough for me. Simon, Land of Smiles. He was having a little whinge up. There's nothing for him to do. He goes out to go out. It's 30 minutes drive, 30 minutes back. I can't have that. I can't do that. So I need a city. Here's a suggestion. What happens to the Brit whose UK driving licence expires at the age of 70? Well, if he's in the UK, he'll be able to renew it and do his medicals and stuff and get his new passport for however long that will last him. I don't know how. Once you're 70, do you then get a 5-year licence or 3? I don't know. But I have a Thai driving licence, which is renewable every 5 years. So that not having an English Thai driving licence at 70 isn't going to bother me. And if I go back to the UK for anything, I can get a Thai international driving licence that I take back to England with my Thai licence. The same as you bring an international driving licence from England with your UK licence to here. Works the same. There is such a thing as a international driver's permit, licence, whatever you want to call it, that goes with a Thai licence as well as the UK version that goes with a UK licence. So that's what happens, Ashley. If you work on a computer, Chiang Mai, great internet connection. Yes, it is. It is. Steve Monash, there's always an option. There certainly is. And many options and solutions to some of those options. 167 watching, 134 thumbs up. And 8 to enjoy Circle jerking. Absolutely. We've got 15 minutes. I shall be finishing at 2:30. I didn't realise the time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you've got a decent picture as well. John Greatorex, 2.5 hour drive give you a right, not a lot to do in cabin, but for somebody who likes the slow country pace of life, it is good for me. Then off to Pattaya when I want. Absolutely, 100%. Horses for courses. What one man's steak is another man's shepherd's pie. If we was all the same, we'd all be driving a red Lada, 100%. Robbie Rush, the DJ, Robbie Rush. Christmas is just all hype anyway, watching people in Tesco today going mad over food. Yeah. Having to get the food in for Christmas. All I'm worried about is I've got enough rolls and cheese for me bit of cheese on toast in the morning with my coffee. That's all I'm worried about. Simon Bash, 2 hours of great entertainment, much better than Sons of Praise. Oh, that is why I do this on a Sunday midnight. So it's 5 p.m. Sunday in the UK, and there's absolutely friggle for you to watch, except Songs of Praise. I'm thinking on Christmas Day, if I do a 10 p.m, that will be 3 p.m. in the UK, and I'll get you out of the Queen's speech. That could be handy. I'm not doing it. Mark Franklin, like the shorts, great idea. Thank you very much, mate. I thought so too. And with this, the Huawei 20, mate. So I'm not pushing it much. Brilliant camera, brilliant video. I can do one with that 3.5 minutes and put it from that straight onto my YouTube. Bang, done. And I'm much more confident with that now to be doing it. Stan Campbell, people are sucked in by the Christmas madness, buying too much of everything as if the end is coming. Well, it might do. One day they might be right. So let them get on with it. Could you live on £750 a month? In style. You don't want much, do you? What are you living? In style, I would say probably not. £1,000 a month in some style, yes, absolutely. You people, you come in here to live, and you want to be out on the piss every night in Soy 6 and Walking Street. You're living here. You're going out twice or at a push three nights a week, but not until 6 in the morning. Discipline is what you need for living here, not money. You need discipline so that you know your limits of what you can spend. If you're here 10 a.m. every morning till 7, 8, 9 p.m. every night, you're not going to survive. You're not going to survive. I survive well on 500 baht a day for what I want, and I only go out once, twice a week. So I'm not even spending 500 baht a day, and I'm enjoying myself and I'm having a good life. Of course, I'm a boring prick. So, but no, that's living normal. I have 2 or 3 nights out a week. I'm not a big drinker. I have a partner. I enjoy everything I do. And that's living. Not being at a party 24/7, that isn't living. That's burning out and going. I enjoy living. So yeah, £750 per month. Yes. In style? No. No. I want to say no to you. One, I don't know what your style is. So, but no. Must be some good fishing up there. I was showed a lake in Chiang Rai by Chris Crookson. His friend had caught a very big, very nice class Y. That's a type of catfish. They had caught some really good fish. It was 50 baht a day, he said, to fish there, and it was a beautiful lake. So, yeah, I mean, that's Chiang Rai. So here, no, we're not talking carp, we're not talking arapaima. They're very, very expensive fish. Red-tailed catfish, Amazon red-tail, very expensive. But swai, pla swai, great. The other thing, whatever it was like a dustbin. Great fish. I don't care what any fish will do me for 50 baht for sure. You can rest assured that'll do me. So Chiang Rai, 50 baht, beautiful lake. Merry Christmas, Bangkok travel in the house. Thank you very much, John. I hope you have a good one, mate, and best of the new year to you as well. Do you not need a UK licence to get the Thai licence? No, but you would then be doing a full Thai driving test. If you have a UK licence, then you'll swap it. You'll need to do a medical. It's nothing. Colour blindness test, brake reaction test, and I'm not sure whether they do it with a motorbike, but it's the alignment test. I think they do it with a car as well. But if you don't have an English licence, you're going to do the 50 questions, you're going to drive the car around the track, you're going to do the blah, blah, blah. And you can pass your test here properly and get a Thai licence. That's without having a UK licence. So, yeah, you can still get a Thai licence. You'll just have to go through it all the proper Thai way. Steve Monash, if you start seeing monitor lizards and there are no 7-Elevens, you've probably strayed too far. That's for sure. Can you buy a driving licence? The bears shit in the wood. Put a mince pie in the oven. 8 minutes. Let's pitch in and get Kev a 7-Eleven tattoo. No tattoos, sorry. I do not have any tattoos. Tracy Beckett, Kev, you're brilliant with meat night, but eventually you have to move on. Yeah, yes, progress, everything changes. It doesn't stay the same forever. Change is a good thing and nothing stays static, not even Walking Street. Yeah, we'll find out in April. Life is too short to repeat on repeat. Yes, thank you. Cheeseburger, not overdoing it. Nah, never overdoing it. Never, ever, ever. Cheeseburger, I'll call you live. How long have you been there in Thailand? 4 years. 4 years. Lee Atkin, just watched Nick live chat from Extra Bar Jake with a low life about secretly videoing working girls and posting on internet. Do these dickheads realise the damage they can do to the girls? I did. That's why I took them all down and stopped. Unfortunately, it's up to them. it's them that's got to live with it. So I'll stop there. I'll stop there. You know what I did. Binton Way, you'll probably move to Chiang Mai, then miss Pattaya too much. Pattaya's a great base to be placed, and there's a nightlife if you want it. And quite a living on the east side, best of both worlds. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I think that once you've lived in Pattaya for 1 year, when you first come out, I believe you should come to Pattaya to start. So that when you decide anytime, 6 months, 10 months, 4 months, whatever, that Pattaya really isn't for you, and you go to Chiang Mai, Hua Hin, Chiang Rai, you're not sitting there looking at Pattaya all the time like it's the grass that's always greener on the other side. Once you've had that taste of it, you can then move on or stay. I've had my taste of it. I've had my fill of it. I've not bothered with it for 3 years. But that's a fact. After 6 months here, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the be all and end all. 10 months I was pulling my hair out and screaming. I wasn't going out. I was sitting in watching YouTube because I was sick of going out every night there. And it was Rob, 20 seconds in Thailand, watching him for a month on YouTube. He was in Bangkok. That I decided that's what I'm going to do. I need a hobby. I need something to do. But Rob gave me that. You can all thank Rob. You can all hit Rob. But it's Rob's fault that I'm here. And that is what has kept me here. Yeah, it's a fact. But I love doing it, and I'll always do it. If I leave here, go to Chiang Mai, go to anywhere else, yeah, views may drop, subscribers may fall out. It's not about that. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried about that. It's about having that something to do. A reason to get up in the morning and a reason to go out the door, other than drinking and bars. That's a fact. So, but I need a city. A bad day fishing beats a good day at work. 50 baht, oh my God, that's not, yeah. I'll get some pictures from Chris and see if I can maybe get Pattaya drone up there with the drone to go there and meet up with him. He's in Chiang Mai at the moment. Get him to go over the lake. For me, not for him. You're watching, Brian. Jason Owen, I love Thailand, but for me the humidity and the mosquitoes are a nightmare. My body looks like a dartboard after 1 week there. So I'm going to move and live in Tivet, Montenegro. Fuck you. All right. I don't get bothered at all by mosquitoes. I think once you've lived here for a while, they tend to go for the new blood, the tourists. I don't know. I don't get bothered by mosquitoes. Haven't done for I don't know when. Yonks. I'll hear them buzz around my ear when I'm out sitting out the front. They don't land. I do shower. Just don't get bothered by them. Not at all. Where the polar bears shit? Yeah, I don't know, but others, they do shit in the wood. If you can walk in a straight line and touch your nose, you can't get a Thai license. Yeah, right, Steve. Proper Geordie Town there under that. Yeah, that's sticking the arm out the window. It's a proper Geordie one, it really is. The saying goes, anything is possible in Thailand. Anything and everything is possible in Thailand. Yes, it is. Chunky Monkey, good evening, mate. Harry, you finally got you off the sofa, did we? Just popped in to say hello. That's good because I'm just popping out and saying goodbye at 2:30. And guess what the time is in Thailand? It's 2:30. Any part, have you had any TV channels interesting you? Yes, I have. Don the Don, you said that once that in Pattaya, except you'll never make real friends. I commented and said you came for sure after a long time. Since would you still say this on your experience? Don the Don, you cannot make good, real friends in Thailand. No, not in Thailand, around the world. I lived in Spain for 7 years. It was the same. Here's no different. People I've spoken to all around the world living. You have to choose your friends very carefully and never, ever let your friends choose you. Believe me, I have seen so many people owing lots of money, disappear overnight, gone, owing bars money, friends money that they borrowed. I've seen it in Spain and here. And we're not talking small amounts of money. You don't even know. Even in Spain, we're going away for the weekend. Can you look after the dog? I know a guy with 6 dogs that's had people that's only going away for the weekend. Can you look after the dog? He couldn't say no. He's now got 6 dogs. And they haven't got to worry about a dog when they pissed off back to the UK. Don't trust people 100%. That's what I'm telling you. It's up to you. I'm telling you, you haven't got to listen. But believe me, you will get stung. You will 100% get stung. And I just hope it's a small amount, or perhaps just a dog. But you're going to get it. Carrie Jojo, yeah, I don't think so, mate. Mark Bill, Kent, next Prime Minister. I couldn't do a worse job, that's for sure. You ever thought about moving to an island rather than mainland? No, never. Islands are for visiting and then going home. Merry Christmas. Great show tonight. Thank you very much, Simon. David Queen booked for 3 nights in Pattaya starting April the 4th. So you're coming here April the 1st, is that what you're trying to say? Chunky Monkey, you can make real friends in any country. Klaus Kev is a real friend in Thailand. They've made some friends through Kev. Pick them yourself, yes, but be wary. Be very wary. Now you've got 6 dogs. Yeah, it's true. Kirky, Sid Kirk, Tolovieka. Cold J explores. I'll be barking mad. 6 cats would have been easier. Yeah. I've always maintained the biggest threat in Thailand is foreigners, not Thais. Hence, real friends are hard to find. It's true. It's true. A friend in need is a pain in the arse. You know a good friend when they stand by you in a knife fight. Yeah, you know a good friend when they've got you into a knife fight. How you think of that one? What is the worst thing about living in Thailand? I don't honestly know a worst thing. I don't. People say, Kev, you never talk negatively about Thailand. It's not that they say that I'm not allowed to because I'm on YouTube and I'll get thrown out of the country. That isn't the case. If I talked politics badly and shit about Thailand, then yeah, I would expect that. But no, I can speak negative about Thailand, but I don't actually know any negative. That's a fact. I don't. But I do always see the positive side of everything. I don't know any negativity about Thailand. That's a fact. That really is a fact. I hear lots of things about Thailand being too expensive. They'll have you in this, they'll chuck you in there. But I don't know anyone except what people say. I don't know any proof of what people say except what I go out and see. So there's no negative. The only thing that pisses me off is I didn't get here sooner, and that's a fact. Cat mode is the worst thing. And hipsters in hammocks. Well, yeah, you've always got that, Steve. No, you really have. Kev, sometimes circumstances become knife involved in London. That's why you come here, mate, to get away from that crap. Get away from all of it. Gentlemen, Stephen Monash, Sukahom, thank you very much for being here, mate. Thank you for helping out. And it's been really easy tonight. We've been zero problems. There was a couple that deleted their comments on their own accord. So, wiggle alert, I repeat myself. Well done. Yeah, Chunky Monkey, 20 years being involved with I still see it in a very positive light, yeah. Won't I worry about your health? No, why should I worry about my health? I worry about it when I haven't got it. I'm not going to worry about crap that I haven't got until I've got it. And now you're making me throat go, you make me voice go. That's LSB health, it's cancer. That's what it is. No. I don't worry about anything whatsoever until it's here. I live for positive. Worry, well, what do I sit here and worry about things for? I don't worry about anything, no. So don't worry about it. Please don't spend your life worrying about something that you haven't got. When you've got it, worry profusely. But until then, no. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, for being here. I wish you all a fantastic Christmas, a great New Year, brilliant, have a good New Year. But we will see you next Sunday, which will be before New Year. And I'll go through all that again. But have a great Christmas. Have a really good time. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Jono. And thank you, everyone. Thanks. Good night. God bless. Bye-bye. And we go.